It's been a day. I'm ready to go to bed. It's so late. So last time we were talking about the importance of healing, but I said I have some more good juice for you, okay? So we're gonna be talking about how to start healing. Okay. All right. So, and there are some healthy links that I want to put in below in the description box, okay, where you can check out just some really good sources to start with. All right, I promise you, they changed my life, they changed other people's lives, and I can't wait to introduce it to you. And if you have any other helpful links that can help others in healing, whether that is emotional development, intelligence, or if that's therapeutic, information, don't hesitate to put it in the comments because sharing is giving. Okay, all right. Don't hold it to yourself. Don't be selfish and keep good stuff to yourself. Share it with the world. Okay, if you got a good nugget that can save someone, share that nugget. But why did I just do that? It's so weird. Anyway, check out the links below, and then let's get into this. Woo! All right. Hi all, how y'all? It's your girl Christiana back again with another tip for the week. So what are we gonna be talking about today? Well, we gotta finish up what we was talking about last time, because last time we was getting some good tea, and we was talking about the importance of healing and how important it is. I didn't say you absolutely have to do it, but it is important. So we're gonna finish up that real quick, and I said I have some more good juice for you. So if you like it and you love it and you want more of it, this kind of content, don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and the notification bell so you know when your girl is back on. But without further ado, let's get to it. So, yeah, I said last time about denial. This is going to spin off of that, okay? Admitting that you could heal from something is a very, very first step, okay? So, yes, not only do you have to get over the denial, you then have the next step would be like, okay, there's some things that I could possibly heal from. There's some things that I could possibly do better. There's some schools of thought that probably aren't the best that I kind of been practicing. There's some ways of being, some things I do, blase, that I could probably switch up and possibly be a better person for it and have better interactions and inspire someone else to be better. Because, when you doing you and you doing you right, you inspire other people to do the same thing, and that's how you make a better world. Okay. It takes healing to get through more. It takes healing to get through majority of the things in your life, especially when you want to level up. Okay, and that is almost the case, like almost all the time. Okay, you want to level up, you got to dig some stuff up, shine some light on some dark corners, pull some things out your closet, clean up what you messed up, and re-up. Do a little glam facelift on things. Sometimes you got to do that. Throw out some things, switch up some things. Yeah, it's part of elevating. So, and like I said again, it is not necessary, absolutely needed for you to do this, because all you really got to do is stay whatever color you are and die, and somebody already proved one of those wrong. So really the latter is pretty much what we all got to do. So if you were thinking to get around that, share your ways. I'm pretty sure we're listening for those who want to live forever. But yes, and another good tidbit to do. So yes, like I said, leveling up is if you want to level up, it's important to heal. You can choose not to. You can choose to sing your same sad song over and over and over again. But when people get tired of listening to your sad song and they decide the extra stage left, you can be upset. You have every right to be upset. But will it be a validated upset? Maybe to you. But there's going to be plenty of people who could have been like, I saw that ship selling a long time ago. So, not here to hurt no feelings, not here to break no hearts. I'm just here to tell it like it is. So, yeah, with that being said, if you're choosing to sing your same old sad song, when people decide to leave the audience because they don't want to sit there for the same song over and over and over again on repeat, it's kind of like it's already preset. If you get upset about it and you're feeling like so abandoned and woe was me, Why did they leave? Well, honey, maybe try singing a different song, but it's your concert. Sing what you want to sing, babe. So, yeah. And but a good tidbit for somebody is for the importance of healing and how to start to heal. Another good tidbit. So we already said admitting that there's areas that you can heal. The other thing would be is by doing self checks. Okay? Self checks. But they have to be able to not only get out of denial and admit that there's some healing that can be done. You have to get through those steps first, because self checking, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm checking green and everything, and really you over there just as hurt and just as wounded as can be. But when you do the first two, and then you're like, okay, yeah, there was that trauma way back then that is really, I feel like I do notice that it resurfaces, and I realize, and I may be completely honest, you may not always know what you need to heal from. You may honestly, in your heart of hearts, think that, hey, I am a high functioning human being out here. There's nothing wrong with me, but you just high functioning and wounded really in life. And if that is the case, then that's why I say being able to really understand and have the skills and the know-how to be able to do a self-evaluation is critical to being your best self and to living your best life. So it's like that is so critical, because if you're not willing or to see that you have dark spaces and cobweb corners, if you're not willing to see that and you keep walking past the messes in your life, or if you are willing to see it but you just choose not to deal with it because it may seem so overwhelming, and that's a very real feeling. It feels so overwhelming, you just feel like you can't, it takes too much energy, blah blah blah, whatever your excuses, maybe. Because let's be completely honest, I hate to say it, but look, this is coming from somebody who knows trauma. They're excuses. Okay? They're excuses. There may be some really good excuses, but let's call a dog, a cat. It's excuses. That's what they are. So, I mean, and they could be some very valid, some very reasonable, some strong excuses for why you decide to walk around with the pains and the wounds that you decide to walk around with, and even inflict on others if that's the case. But be honest with yourself. Be willing to see the truth. Don't be in denial, swimming deep, almost drowning. Know that they're excuses, and even if you are still walking around knowing that it is what it is, at least you won some people's respect, because you're like, yeah, that's something I probably should work on, but I just don't want to right now. It's just a lot for me right now. And there are times that it is like that. And if that is the season that you're in and you just like, it's too much right now, if that's where you are, be honest about it, okay? Be transparent about it. Don't let people be dragged in the mud with you if they didn't sign up for it. They don't want to do it with you. If they're not ready to army crawl through the barbed wires on the mud with you, let them go. They ain't the ones for that season, at least for that season. They may not be the ones for the lifetime either, but let them go. Don't hold on to them. Don't let them be in the same suffrage as you, because you're just going to create another hurt, sad, bitter person who's going to do the same thing to somebody else, and that is not okay. I'm done with my rant. But, so, with all that saying, understand that healing is a process, okay? Healing is a process. It's not something that happens overnight. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? Not only does it not happen overnight, sometimes it takes work, but anything that's worth having requires work, okay? Sometimes healing can be hard work, okay? It can feel draining, take all the energy out of you, and you may not want to do it sometimes, but I promise you, almost always, you come out better on the other side for doing that work that you should do, well, that you can do, for doing that work that you can do, that you have the choice to do to live your best life. Because living your best life, having everything that your heart desires and you want and you need, It's already, you have the power to have all those things already inside of you. Yes, there's some things you're going to have to go through. There's some pains you're going to have to feel. There's some uncomfortableness and some stretching that you're going to have to go through and do to get there. But you have every possibility to get there, should you choose to. Sometimes take the road less traveled. But yes, like I said, healing is a practice, it is a discipline. Okay? And it can become a habit if you practice it and you study it. And it'll get easier and easier. And when you first start, yes, it's hard, it's very uncomfortable. But the more you do it, the more you get used to it, and the more you can practice it in your life, implement it in your life. And not only will you be better for it, you'll inspire others to be better for it. But that's all I got to say right there for that. So, thank you for hanging out with me, guys. I love you so much. That's it for today. If you like it and you love it and you want more of it, this kind of content, don't forget the like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you know when your girl is back on. And always remember, my kind of design. Wait, what is my outgoing? Oh, Lord, I'm forgetting. I always remember, my kind of design your own kind of life, and never forget to dream. Bye, guys. Love you. Until next time. Bye, y'all.